Hello everyone, Sukinode here, bringing you another character video for Street Fighter 6. Hope everybody's been doing good today. We're going to do a quick overview of Kimberly. Now, Kimberly has basically been a terror for me to deal with, simply because of the kind of character she is, I think. But let's run through her special moves, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. So, first move is Bushin Simpuyaku, which is quarter circle back and kick. Now, this is mostly, I don't know, I don't see too many Kimberlys using it. Like, there are some Kimberlys that will use this as an anti-air. They'll knock you down, and then they'll do it just as a way of keeping you from empty jumping, right? They'll get you into a punch, grab scenario, and then if they think you're going for an empty jump, they'll knock you out of the air with it. I fought a Kimberly that did that. This seems like it would be a good anti-air, but I just don't see Kimberly's use it as an anti-air. It can also be done in the air, or at least I think. I think it said it could. So, aerial. Oh, it has to be done during a forward jump, of course. Yeah, so it can be done in the air. And that's the light and medium, and that's the fierce version. So they basically just keep you in place. So I assume it's supposed to be a good air-to-air tool, but it's got like see, the light one has 26 frames of startup. No, 7 frames of startup. So the light has 7 frames of startup. The medium has also 7 frames. Oh, they're all the same. They all have 7 frames of startup. So I'm not so sure how good they are as a tool. Especially if you're trying to air-to-air, I feel like you get knocked out of the air by faster air-to-air attacks. We have her sprint, which is basically Ken's run as well, which is quarter circle forward. She has moves out of this. If it gets blocked, she, of course, does that. Also, if it hits, she does the same thing, but she gets, like, advantage, I think. Because if she just does that, see, it's -6 if you just do that. But she has moves out of it. So she has her emergency stop with punch. And she can just stop it. So she's at, a lot of Kimberlys will sit back here. I won't say a lot of Kimberlys, but Kimberlys I've seen will sit back here. And then will do it. And they'll like stop sometimes. Just to kind of see what your reaction's gonna be. We have our torso cleaver, which is light kick, and that is just a hit. Most Kimberlys, if they know what they're doing, they will do this at its max range. As you can see, it is +1. Is it +1 real close? Okay, it's just a +1 move. But most Kimberlys I see using this do it at its max range, not too close. They do it like right there, because then that allows them to do this, or it allows them to punish you with another attack. So then we have the shadow slide, which this is the one that I most see, which is the slide. And as you can see, it's -12 on block. But I see many Kimberlys love this, right? On hit, is it a knockdown? Ooh. It is a knockdown. So Kimberlys really love that. So on our next, she has a lot of moves, so we're moving kind of fast. And then we have our neck hunter, which is her overhead. Yep. So Kimberlys will normally like mix up the light with the overhead, right? So they love to do that mix-up game there. Then we have the arc step, which is just the automatic stepping. We already saw that. Now from this, you can do a punch or a kick. So if you do punch, it's a command grab. As far as I can tell, you have to, well, let's do and if it's kick, it comes back in for a kick. This is also a Kimberly B&B mix-up, because I see it all the time from Kimberlys. Because that command grab, if you do not empty jump, you get hit by it. There's like, you can't, I mean, I guess you could level 3 it, if you can react to it, but it's so fast it's hard to react to. At least for me. And then if you don't empty jump, or if you try to empty jump and they do the kick, and then you get hit by the kick. So usually you want to stop them before they get there. And this can be DI'd, and there's nothing they can do about it. So if you see the run, you can just DI them. If you can react to the run, just DI. Because there's nothing they can do out of it as far as I am aware. Like, they just get hit by the DI. So then we have Vagabond, which is just a straightforward hit. Is this... Let's see. Is this... what is this on block? -6 for the light, -12 for the medium, and -12 for the heavy. It is a move I don't see Kimberly's do except for in combo extensions. And I'm not even sure if it's good for that. Kimberly's I've fought don't do it. So take that as you will. Hidden variable and genius at play. So hidden variable is her teleport. The light teleports her in front of you. The medium, I think, is a longer teleport. What does her medium do? Or is it the same as long as you're pressing? Yeah, I think it's just the same. So it's just a teleport. Let's see, we have... It has 8 frames of invincibility there. It's 18 frames startup there. And it's the same startup, the same invincibility frames. Okay. So it's just a teleport. I figured the teleport would have different ranges depending on which one you do. But it just seems like, no, they just teleport. I know there's an aerial one too, isn't there? Nope, not that. How do we do it again? I'm doing it wrong. Kimberly's not really a character I'm too interested in. Isn't there an aerial one? Because I've seen Kimberly's do an aerial one. Yeah, see, they can come out of it, but if you block it, it seems to be... So all the light ones are negative. All the mediums are also negative. And all the heavies are also negative on block. Yeah, very negative on block. I assume you can DI it. I mean, we can try. We can see. I assume it can be it can just be DI'd. Let's take a look. But can she counter DI? Hold on a second. The thing we're trying to look at is, can she counter DI? Doesn't look like it. Oh, she can out of the medium. Yep. If she does the medium hit, she can DI. That's stupid. She shouldn't be able to. I don't think she should be able to do that. That's insane that she can do that. That she can do this teleport, and if she does the medium punch, she can then DI after it. That's insane. That seems really crazy to me. I don't think she should be able to do that. Yeah, it's just the medium hit, pretty much. Oh, even the heavy. So any move she does that she can cancel into DI. So she can basically just do this and go at you, and then if you DI, she can DI. That's crazy. That's so nuts to me. Yeah, and she just gets the DI for free. That's so nuts. Okay, well, we learned something about Kimberly. Her teleport is really dangerous. Alright, let's get back to her moves. I was just wondering about that. Alright, so Genius at play, down, down. Okay, those are her canisters, of which she gets 2 stocks. I do believe there is a way for you to restock them. But we have Shuriken Bomb, and if we have two canisters on deck, which you can see right under her health bar next to her drive cage, you can see the 2 canister bombs. If we EX it, we get 2. Alright, so we have new Twister, and that is during a jump near opponent. During a jump, when near opponent. Oh, if they jump. Okay. So if they jump. Yep, if they jump. So she has an anti-air. Now, does it have any No, it doesn't have any invincibility frames. So I wonder if you can knock her out of it. Well, let's move on to the other stuff, because we already found out something. So let's do our super arts. So we have Bushin Beats. Pretty cool. I don't know what it is about Kimberly. She just seems... Oh, she does the bomb explosion if she has 1 canister available. So, yeah, without a canister available... Oh, nope, I did the wrong one. Kick. Oop. So without canisters... Yeah. She just gets that. And then if she has canisters, it's the explosion at the end. Boom. Wow. I don't know what it is about Kimberly. I'm just not sold on her. I don't know what to say. Bushin Scramble. There we go. And I missed. Okay, so we have to have some distance. Oop. Ugh. There we go. Which people have been calling the maximum spider, right? During a forward jump, it's the same thing, just during a forward jump. Yeah, it's the same thing except during a forward jump. Then we have her level 3. Oop. There we go. And this is the super that gives her the buff to movement speed. So the sound lines above her head mean she has the buff, and it makes her movement speed faster. Doesn't seem to make her dash speed better. Well, maybe it does. Like, look at that. That's pretty fast. No, she can just do that. So yeah, it just makes her walk speed a lot faster. So, and this is her 35% one with the extra. Yeah. So, a pretty cool character. I mean, I think Kimberly is a pretty cool character, just not a character I unfortunately care about. She's supposed to be Guy's student, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Kimberly, right? Because they tried to mix black hip-hop culture with Guy's martial arts style. And it's like, but then they also named her Kimberly, which is one of the whitest white girl names you could give her. I'm just like, I have mixed feelings about Kimberly. Like, like it's weird to me. It's just so weird to me. Like, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't expecting Capcom to give her like an African name. I wasn't expecting, like, I remember when I first heard, I hadn't seen the character, I just heard the name, that one of the new characters was named Kimberly. So I assumed, like, and maybe I shouldn't have, but I assumed it would be this like white girl, right? And then it was Kimberly, right? And I was just like, and then she's like, she's like, hey, I carry a tape cassette player, and I'm listening to music while I play, and my super is that I get I'm like really tuning into the beats, and I get faster because, and I'm like, you know what, DJ, it makes sense. Kimberly is kind of right on that edge. Like, you know, she's right on the edge of, I'm not sure if this is okay. But, I mean, no one else seems to be complaining about it, so I guess it's fine. It's just, I don't know. It's always off-putting when I see this character. It just always is, and I don't know what to say about it. It's just always very off-putting. But for the most part, I think she's a strong character. I remember when the betas first happened and we only had access to half the characters, one of which being Kimberly. Everyone was saying Kimberly was busted. Everyone was saying Kimberly was insane. Then we got all the other characters when the game released, and basically people just stopped playing her. No one thought she was really any good anymore. Even a lot of the top players don't play her anymore, and the top players that do still play her have, I think, I don't hear anything about them still playing her. I think they've all dropped her, and I'm sitting here like, she's not weak. She's still as good a character as she always was. Like, she's still a really good character, so I don't really understand it. But this is the same issue with a lot of the characters. This is the same. I feel like this is the same problem that happened with Cammy, where everyone was like, Cammy looks insane. Then they got their hands on her, and found out that Hooligan wasn't as good as they thought it was, and everybody was like, Cammy is bad. And now people are actually finding other things out about Cammy, and everybody's like, Cammy is good again. And it's like, no, dude, she never stopped being good. What you thought was good with her is what changed. So I feel like that's the same thing with Kimberly. Everyone thought there were certain things about her that made her ridiculously strong, and now they're finding out that no, that's not the case, but no one's really putting in the time to find out why she's still strong, because I still think she's a really good character. I wish I liked her more. I'd probably play her, but meh. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like, meh. Let's see, we want to look at, before this video gets too long, her unique attacks. So, diagonal down, medium kick, she gets a normal slide, she gets a back H kick, she just gets an overhead. This is just an overhead. So that's actually really good. This I see happen a lot with, I see a lot of Kimberly's doing. It's a target combo, and then depending on what direction you push, so you can bounce off them if you do it. And you go up, diagonal back, you bounce away from them. And then if you just go up, you do an empty jump. And if you do forward, if you do up forward, you do a cross up. So a lot of Kimberlys I see do, and they do a hit out of that. See? And then you can get a hit and cross up. And this is actually fairly fast. It's 26 frames of startup, But if you're not looking for it, it's really fast. She can't DI out of it or anything. She can only go over it. I don't know how it reacts to DI. Let's find out. Okay, let's fix that. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see, it's forward jump. Alright. So, forward jump. Let's do this again. Yeah, so she can kick into it. Oop. Where's our recording? Okay, kind of gets blown up by DI. You cannot DI out of this because I was trying. So, you cannot DI out of it. Yeah, and once it hits or you block it, you can't DI. So if you can react to it, you can DI it. But after she's already done it, it's too late. Boop. Alrighty. We have that. We have the directions. We have the elbow drop, which I see a lot of Kimberly's actually do this. Down, medium, punch. Oh, it's at the peak of a forward jump. Yeah, I played against a Kimberly who was catching me with this. I just didn't know. I should have been just anti-airing it. Yeah. So we have medium punch into hard punch, which is our target combo. We have light punch into medium punch into hard punch, hard kick. Yeah, there we go. And we have, which you see actually a lot with Kimberly's. I think this is kind of like her bread and butter. We have light punch into medium punch into down, hard punch, hard kick. And that's a knock away. And then we have light punch, medium kick, down, hard punch, down, hard kick. So, and into a throw. So basically those three target combos are a good mix-up game because of the way they end. Because I do believe this, hold on, I do believe this, yeah. So this one is the launcher. They're probably all negative on block. I cannot see them being. Yeah, negative 12. Oh, hold on. Negative 12. Oh, it's a hit grab and negative 12. So you can block all of them. And you most likely, it's not something you can DI except for on the first hit. You have to DI here, in which she can counter DI you. But if she gets it, yeah, like she might do this. So she can't DI the second hit. Sorry, I'm labbing against, I'm kind of doing a little bit of labbing against Kimberly while I'm showing you the character. But she can't DI that second hit. So she can only do this to see if she gets the hit or you block. So she can then go into one of them. But they can all be blocked. And they're all negative. And they all put her, as far as I can tell, right next to you. So you can just walk up, grab. Because you are plus 12. Just explode her. Just explode her for getting that blocked. So, but that is our overview of Kimberly. That's pretty much all her basic stuff. It will be up to you to figure out how to put it together into a game plan. So this is where I will leave you. Sorry this video was so long. But take care of yourselves, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Helps out the channel. Free for you. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Later.